alongside the one that we went to go see this
Yes.
morning, made the trek downtown just to
Fresh
go catch.
out the cinema.
Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. We thought we were going to be the only ones in there, but there was 3 very respectful kids,
Yeah.
gentle minions in their own right, who woke up in this morning to go see Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, which Zach was telling me, dude, everyone credited in this movie is also credited in another little movie from the 1970s that people claimed would never be remade. That is Blazing Saddles. It's on sale on Apple. I had purchased it as soon as Zach told me and was rewatching it. And I'm going to tell you, if you watch them both back to back, you are going to see a lot of correlations because there is a reason why even Richard Pryor, rest in peace, is credited in this movie as a writer.
Can you believe it's the latest credit on his IMDb?
Paws of Fury, yeah, who would have thought? It's fine.
Yeah. We should also... I thought it was interesting you mentioned that the original title was Blazing Samurais.
Which is something that is brought up in the movie and should have remained the title of it.
Probably a much more interesting title.
If you're giving them the entire credit, might as well just put it on there as well. Yeah.
Like, I can't remember Paws of Fury very easily. Every time I want to, it's like, it's not the Kung Fu Panda. No, it's not the bad...
Which is also, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I keep saying furry. I keep thinking it's Paws of Furry. Paws of Furry. And then Legend of the Hank is a whole subtitle that nobody cares. Was that his name?
Sure, I guess.
Was Hank the dog's name?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty much the story is it's flipping this idea of, if you don't know the Blazing Saddles story, a dog that comes into town and gets chosen to be the samurai because he has this memory of being saved by a samurai long before. But it's a town of cats, so they don't like the dog.
Right.
And they say dog with a really harsh D right there. And the whole thing, again, is a flip of the cowboy character who comes into town in Blazing Saddles, but it also plays with a lot of... I'm going to say 1930s, 40s samurai movies. You have Samuel Jackson who's playing Jimbo, like Yojimbo.
Yeah. But
then also Jim from the original movie. I really like the cartoony elements of it. I think sometimes the metaphors, the innuendos that they're going for in the movie can be funny, maybe very overbearing. Maybe like they're trying to remake a movie that's already been made in the 1970s. But there's a lot of Looney Tunes type animation in the film that worked for me. I didn't hate it. Somewhere in the middle for my animated films this year.
Yeah, I'm stuck between thinking that this movie wasn't very good in that the characterizations are all kind of flexible and it's silly, and I thought it was also not a very pretty looking animated movie. Next to
if you've seen The Red Beast, y'all just saw Bob's Burgers,
and Lightyear came out not too long ago. It just pales in comparison. Thankfully Marmaduke's out there to make it not look garbage, but
the only saving grace.
Not a very good looking animated movie. Despite all that, it's fun and silly and has a bunch of jokes and some weird meta stuff going on that I could see enjoying when I was younger. I feel like the movie is mostly successful at aiming at the target audience it's apparently going for. Okay. So I don't know where to land on it because I kind of enjoyed it even though it wasn't good.
To me, it's this is the movie that isn't necessarily a kids meal. It's the Mighty Kids meal. It's for those boys that are still in the in between, and they want to pretend like they're an adult and they get the adult joke, but they don't really get the adult joke. The thing that really hit for us was that there's a short that plays before this movie none of us were expecting. I was told about it because I think his name is Big Nate. There's the Big Nate clan out there, which I guess is a series or something. I can't even tell you what type of animation style it is. It's a series, so it's
they blend animations too, and
I don't know if that was just for the short. Anyways, there's a short called Big Nate's Gerbil? Big Nate's something. The kids eat a bunch of ice cream, and it's based off of this Paramount Plus original series. I never got to see the series. I'm kind of intrigued on the series. I think it is an important subject that the kids in front of us needed to hear, because I'm sure one of them owns a gerbil and puts it in their pocket. After this 10-minute short, they will never do that again.
I was just not expecting, a brief acid trip prior to seeing Paws of Fury.
Yeah.
That was really, really weird. Is that what kids' entertainment is now? Is it that bizarre?
Well, it's a Nickelodeon movie, so it's almost like a throwback to, I think, what we grew up with.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been as abnormal back in the day,
right.
But to see it today was
jarring,
interesting. Yeah. I approve of it, though.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to check out
that part
Big
I like
Nate,
more than most of
the
Fury,
movie.
yeah.
Exactly. So if you do get the chance to go see it, get there early so that you can see the Big Nate short. I like the animation in that. I thought that was a lot better.
That was more clever, creative. Yeah, I like
So definitely check that out. But overall, in Paws of Fury, kind of in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, if you are with kids or need kids to entertain, I think
It's
it'll
not
do
that
it.
bad.
It'll do the job. Do the job.
You still need to watch Minions, though. That's all I'm saying.